Welcome to the NX Podcast. I am your host, The Red Knight, and today we're going to be watching this brand new Indie World Showcase, which is going to be roughly 20 minutes, as you can see on the screen. And yeah, that's roughly how long this podcast is going to be. We got to look forward to these because this week it was actually announced that Nintendo isn't going to be, showing up at Gamescom this year. So yeah, we gotta take what we can get, and it seems like a big direct isn't happening probably till their main show in June that they usually do. Shout out to Digital Green Tea in the chat. Yeah, so Directs is what's gonna entertain us this year. Hopefully they doing something in the summer. Hopefully they could bring back the Nintendo Live, something along those lines. We'll see what happens. We are here, the light bulbs in many different art styles. I like that one.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Indie World.
What's with the yellow tint?
And I'm Tyler. We're back with more indie games coming to
I like it. I'm just saying, like, it's weird though.
All right, let's get. What was that?
Oh, I'm just prepping for our first segment.
Well then,
They're telling us something.
Hey Micah, you ready to get started?
Yep. Pip's here.
hello.
Oh, this is the kitty game where you actually run around. If I'm not mistaken, the one where I remember somebody saying like this is. I think this is that game. It might not be. No, it probably isn't because I think that game was
I'm
already
Micah,
out.
the animator.
The one I'm talking about, but they were saying like that game felt
Little
more.
Kitty Big City is a game about exploring a weird and wonderful
Who
neighborhood.
was that said that? I think Jesse Norris said that from the Xbox Zero podcast. He said that game felt more like you being a cat
It's grown a
than
lot.
Stray did.
But the core is still
I don't know
the
if that's
same.
this
It's a
game.
game about being
Or
a
if that game was
little
already
cat.
out. Maybe it is.
The
Maybe it was out on
capital is
PC and
full
now
of
it's finally
exciting
making its way.
distractions.
By
To
people who love
the Nintendo
distractions
Switch.
and cats.
We hope you love Kitty as much as we do.
I think we nailed it.
Yeah, and I think I've worked out the filter thing. Look,
And yeah,
Not again.
different. That's a fishbowl.
You're
Yep.
a curious little kid.
Yeah.
in
This
a
is that
big
game.
City. You were taking a nap in your favorite spot, but you fell and now you're lost. Talk about a near catastrophe.
In this adorable
Pretty.
adventure, you'll navigate a vibrant city to find your way home, and there's plenty to do along the way.
Like.
Check your to-do list. Some of the city's animals have found themselves in hairy situations.
And I still want to play Stray too. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's too many
Maybe
damn
one of them
video
wants something
games.
shiny. Another
Every day,
stuck
like
in
it's
a puzzle.
crazy. I saw the
There are also cat achievements to
what the
get.
hell is it called?
Get
My
petted by
my
humans,
crab adventure, something like that. The
over
crab game, the platformer,
Oh,
the action
you can
adventure
adventure kitty
platformer.
customization.
That game is coming out at the end of the month on Game Pass. I was like, Jesus, so much, and that's one of the games I mainly want to play this year.
You can also perform emotes whenever you
I'm
want.
like, damn, I'm trying to get through
That's
Prince
a
of
big
Persia.
stretch. It's a great way to look cute while stirring up some mischief.
Get ready.
And I don't think I'll be able to beat that before Tales of Kenzara comes out. So I'm not gonna stop playing Prince of Persia to start Tales of Kenzara. I'm just gonna finish Prince of Persia,
Today on Nintendo eShop.
then move on to. I don't know if I'm gonna go from a Metroidvania to another Metroidvania. Honestly, I'll probably break it up a bit.
Like you're meant for
And I've been meaning to play a Spider-Man game on my PC, so I'll probably do that after Prince of Persia.
forever.
That's not counting me playing stuff like Gears and Zelda.
Something's
I
changed.
like this art style. Way forward.
Inside me. Ready to break out?
Atari, where I started.
Kotek needs to be stopped. And
Space Invader looking.
who can do
Oh snap. Kamehameha.
Brother.
Goten. Yars Rising.
Hey there, Emi Kimura here, aka.
Okay, so they made look, another Metroid.
Which you totally should.
Yep, another Metroid.
High-stakes sci-fi
Vania
action
looking
adventure
game.
Yars Rising. A new
Killing a bunch of
series of
R2D2s. Oh, you saw the stealth?
started
They really took that
as
Zero
spirals
mission
into a weird intergalactic
section in
conspiracy involving
Zero
a
mission,
radical bomber
the Zero Suit section in Zero mission.
Help me run, jump,
And ran with
and
it.
blast
So it's
our
like a
way into
stealth.
Unlocking the mysteries of this corporate empire and
That's
Yars
cool.
Rising. Launching on the Nintendo Switch system later this year. Sorry, I meant year.
Later this year. That look cool.
A journey
I mean, it
of
didn't look up
self-discovery
like
awaits.
obviously on the
This
level of Prince of Persia,
exploration-based
Tales of
adventure.
Kenzara, Hollow
Take on
Knight,
the role of
Dread.
an android
But still, it
in
look
the
cool. It look like it's
creation
trying
of
to
a
do its
doctor
thing.
who has since passed away. Every
And Wait For It is a
action
good
you
developer.
take and decision you make during your journey reveals a little more.
But they've been doing a lot though.
who you
I don't know if Wait For It
And
is
there are
like
no right or wrong choices.
stretched thin,
Travel
like
to
maybe
places
taking a
full
lot of
memories.
different jobs. Cause didn't they
Interact with
also
other
do
characters, and gradually
Contra?
piece together the future the doctor
If I'm not
envisioned
mistaken.
for you. At the end of your journey, your personality type will be revealed.
With 23 personality types to discover, you can make different choices in each playthrough and see where they lead you. Will you end up as a proactive leader? What about a wise sage? Or even a strong-willed samurai?
And if you're curious about the personality types of other players, you can
And all they
share
did
your
was
results
basically make
together
little
and compare
different
your choices.
character models, poses to convey the route you took.
Find out who you are in Refined Self. The
Refined
personality
Self.
test
I like the logo.
launching as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Hi everyone, we're Spell Garden Games, the developers of Sticky Business. We drew our
Way Forward?
inspirations from
Well, they
the
showed everything they
songs
did there, the
and videos we
Shantae
saw popping
games.
up
Then
on
they do
social media. It's been so inspiring to see all those fantastic artists create cute stickers, assemble beautiful
Yeah, they did a lot of
packages,
stuff.
and learn about their customers' wholesome stories. So we wanted to make a game where you
If I'm
can
not mistaken, they did
experience
Contra
that
too,
for
the last
yourself.
one.
It was supposed to be just a short project, just a few weeks, but then so many people liked the concept that we kept working on it. We're excited for you to play on Nintendo Switch.
I'm glad we're sticking around for the cozy sim, Sticky Business. You've got a sticker shop to run, so let your imagination run wild.
Rubber
as you
ducky
create
there.
Stickers and ship them off to customers. There are over 400 elements to choose from when creating your stickers.
Cat,
And you can
mouse.
get upgrades for even
It's a
more
ferret.
options.
Wow, boba, ice cream, books,
Sushi. I had sushi yesterday, funny enough.
raccoons?
Oh, there's plenty more.
Raccoon.
And you can add effects like glitter and sparkles. So combine whatever elements and effects you want to design your artistic adhesives.
But no shop is complete without its
Let me know if the
Each one will ask for different
volume is
stickers,
too
and
loud
by
for the
fulfilling their requests, not only will you impress your customers, but you'll
actual
also
showcase.
learn
I mean, I
more
want you to
about
hear
your
it clearly.
From a music teacher
So-
striving to motivate her students to a dad who wants to cheer up his grieving child, each customer has a heartfelt story to share.
Plus, the Plan With Me paid DLC adds 10 more customer stories and over 100 sticker elements, including habit trackers, washi tape, and frames.
Man, no Gamescom.
Get ready to build the
Sad
cutest shop
for
ever.
Nintendo because this is like I'm looking at it now like damn.
Both
It's
the game
it's
and
that year I
DLC
talked
launch as
about.
timed console exclusives
Like
on Nintendo
they'll have
Switch
stuff,
later
little
today.
things, but
A bundle of the game
for the
and
most part,
DLC
it's
will
gonna
also
feel
be
like
available later
from
today.
Nintendo. I mean, like a drought year from them.
If you're looking
When
for
it comes to new
explosive,
releases.
calming, or mysterious journeys, we've got you covered with this trio of upcoming indie games. Check them out.
Ah! That does it! I'm gonna find out who did this and blast them into teeny tiny little pieces!
Have a blast in
Oh, it's like Wario.
The devil himself.
If Nintendo not doing it, people like, yo, we gonna do it. They made a Wario
To get it back.
Shake It style looking game.
Mighty Hammer,
You got a Zero Mission, you know, Zero Suit Samus looking game.
or the massive mace as Dynamite Annie to lay wacky worlds to waste.
The animations to this
beat
is
up
cool.
brutish bosses, smash up levels like
It's like
hungry
Rampage,
jungles
too.
and slimy sewers to alter their paths.
If they made it
find
an
new
actual
areas to
adventure
explore.
with more
Reaching the end
intricate
of
level
each
design, because Rampage was pretty
this year
straightforward.
will start ticking down, so you better rush back to the beginning before everything explodes.
You gotta run back.
Ready for a destructively good time in Anton Blast, launching as a timed
Anton
console
Blast.
exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 12th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo.
Oh, a demo
eShop.
today.
A riveting first-person adventure awaits in Valley Peaks. As the new technician assigned to the peaks, you'll climb, glide, and even use your tongue to
Oh, audio's
scale
good.
the
Cool, cool.
mountains, setting up radio towers so
Yeah,
the
Wario Land was awesome. All the Wario adventure games were pretty damn good.
spikes and other hazards in your way, the trek to the
Shake It
summits
being
won't
my
be easy.
favorite.
If you need a hike
on the Wii.
There's still plenty
Still one of the
to do.
coolest looking games too. If they remade that game with widescreen support, it would be
Fill out
crazy.
gift cards for equipment unlocks to help make climbing easier. Or kick back and relax with mini games. Plan your trip to Valley Peaks when it leaps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Yearwalk Device 6 Sayonara. It has a art style like Killer 7. You know? Very pseudo like. Yeah. The laser eyes.
Hi, I am Albert Pinto.
Oh, what's this little guy?
6 years
Oh,
or so ago, I
Albert
started
Pinto.
working on the game in my spare time, and since then it blossomed with the help of an amazing collective of friends, all bringing their piece of magic. It all started with the idea of using watercolor art style to evoke peaceful and zen vibes.
Man, that's the game. Like not even pause, just not moving.
Tell a beautiful story through gameplay that's able to put the
Looks
player
like
in a state of
Studio
flow.
Ghibli right
I
there.
really
Holy
hope
crap!
you enjoy the world that we are creating here, and I cannot wait to show it to you.
The
Thank you so
birds.
much.
That gives it so much scope. Wow, look at the one eye. He's a little cyborg dude. Robots. Yo. Well, we know what game won the show.
Europa is unbelievable, but it's not finished.
Wow, I love the clouds in the world. That's so pretty. That's so pretty.
That will take time. That is why I'm sending you ahead.
Come on, who doesn't want to already run around in this world? Fly around in this world. Platform around in this world. This is so crazy. So I'm guessing those circles give you like a little boost to fly to the next one.
If anyone can decide about tomorrow, it's you.
Yo.
Whatever you turn out to be,
Yo.
choose to become.
They are punching so above their, like, this looks cooler than some games that are, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars to make. Later today, a demo. I'm definitely playing that. Oh, first time you're seeing the Turtles games. Splintered Fate.
Your very first radical roguelike adventure, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo must travel through reality-bending portals to rescue.
This show was speaking to me. They went right from that beautiful game to Ninja Turtles.
Fend off the totally bogus Foot Clan while enhancing your abilities with power-ups. But no two
Oh,
runs are the
Shredder
same.
looks crazy.
Upgrade your turtle powers to grow stronger and shred through the story.
The four turtles each have their signature weapons and awesome abilities. For example, Donnie's attacks have more range, but Wrath has a higher chance of dealing critical damage.
Oh, I like the way he pulled them in like Scorpion.
You get to choose from a variety
Raphael,
of
because
powers
you know that's
to
probably who I'm
customize
going to
your
play with the
moveset
most.
and create devastating combos. Don't get too attached though, because these powers reset when a run.
That game looked incredible.
More customization options await back at your sewer home, where you can spend in-game currency you earned on your runs on permanent upgrades called artifacts. Pick the turtle and artifact that best suit your preferred playstyle.
Enjoy exploring iconic locations solo, or jump online with up to 3 bodacious buds. in
How you
co-op
pronounce it?
play.
Like Europe? Like
Your
that? The
team
same
of
way? Like that's
turtles can
crazy.
drop in and out whenever they want, making for a no-pressure
Oh, that game
play
looks
set.
stunning.
Get ready to
I
fight
hope
the
it. I
fight
hope
when
it's
Teenage
as
Mutant
good
Ninja
as it
Turtles
looks.
Splintered Fate
July.
launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this July.
Pizza's here!
That's launching as a time exclusive, and that's not the Mutant Mayhem game either. Oh, look, the Cat Quest 3. I think this game was in Game Pass for a while, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I thought it was, Europa, right? Like Europa, something like that. Gotta listen to it again. I'm gonna go back and watch that at the end of the direct. Of the indie showcase. Excuse me. That looked insane. Like, I'm still thinking about it. Wow. This looks insane too, though. This looks really good. Like, look at these areas right here. Imagine if they made a Link to the Past style Zelda game. That looks like when you know, pick up Zelda at the beginning, like when you save out the cell. August 8th.
สวัสดี from Phuket ครับ I'm Jay, the Lucas Studio Art Director, and this is my amazing wife and artist, Ying.
Hi there.
We are part of the creative team behind Stitch, a puzzle game about handmade embroidery.
That's probably their apartment. They just, you know,
Our shared
doubled
pattern
it as
for
their
art and craft
office.
into our game, as we design a pattern called Hoop.
Together, we have designed over 180 hoops for Nintendo Switch version, and there are so many more to come after the game has launched.
Our patterns are a fusion of personal experience and the community's idea. The penguin mascot is a gamified avatar of our producer Tanin. Some content category, like mystical creature, for example, originated from our players. We hope you will enjoy the game and happy stitching. สวัสดีครับ
Here's the nitty-gritty on this cozy game.
It's a knitting game.
Called hoops to bring stunning embroidery patterns to life. Stitch together groups of cells according to the numbers on the grid while avoiding any overlaps. Figuring out exactly where to stitch is key to completing the hoop.
From roller skates and teddy bears to real-life locations, there are all sorts of hoops for you to needle and noodle over. Hoops come in different sizes, so you can take a quick break with smaller hoops, or unwind with bigger ones that require more careful thought.
Complete hoops in whatever order you'd like. No matter which hoop you choose, each one has the potential to offer a relaxing and calming experience that you can also enjoy with touch controls in handheld mode.
I was gonna just say, this looks like something that could have been on mobile too, and then they just mentioned touch controls. So I'm like, yeah, already halfway there.
Don't worry, a handy hint feature can be used at any time. You can also tailor your experience with various accessibility settings.
Want more of a challenge? Try the limited time daily Shikaku.
Gotta love those
These ones
accessibility
don't offer
settings.
Any hints, so you'll really need to put your thinking cap on.
Weekly hoops are also available. Each one is inspired by real-life events and filled with trivia. So stitch away while learning a fun fact or two. Plus, once a weekly hoop is unlocked, it's
Don't be surprised this becomes massive. Like, it'll be like the way it's looking at that logo is insane. So epic yarn, so beautiful though. I want another epic yarn, man. People hate it on epic yarn. Oh, it's so easy. Not every game needs to be goddamn super hard. It's okay. And to 100% those levels was a challenge. Every time I see this game, I'm like, this looks so good. Animal well. That looks awesome too. Yep, that looked awesome. So many good looking games. Yeah, another Crab's Adventure. There you go. This is coming into Game Pass on, what is it, the 25th, 26th?
We've got time for one last announcement before we run out of steam. Take a look.
Another Steam World game?
Get ready
Nope.
to sail the
Yeah.
spectacular seas in this
Awesome. It's
long-awaited
open world.
Steam World sequel.
The waters of the world have turned deadly, corroding the metal limbs and mechanical hearts of its robotic denizens. Now, it's up to you to explore the
Also,
great
Take-Two is
sea
going to
and
lay off
discover
5%
why
of
this once
its
essential
employees.
resource
And I only
has
thought
become
about that
a
because the
nautical
end,
nightmare.
a way forward,
Tag crew of Steambots in tactical, turn-based
what is
shootouts
Thunderful
and brand new
recently
adventures.
lay off people too. So I hope this game is a success
Bullets bounce.
and does well.
This time around, you can explore the world map and engage in real-time naval combat. Equip your submarine with a variety of weapons.
They always make different IPs
Your shot to
with,
blast
you know, with the well, different genres with the IP. That's what I meant to say. And I've always liked that about them.
Together. As you get to know more bots, you'll learn how your actions impact their lives.
Plus, with the new job system and in-depth
Because they could have just made
customization,
dig games over and over and over and over
150
again.
weapons, utility
Because
items,
the Dig
and
series
equipment
was,
pieces,
you
can
know,
strategically
very much
craft
like,
your crew to
because
best
they
fit
were
the
amazing,
mission
but
at hand.
they tried different things.
Steambots'
Strategy.
jobs and abilities depend on their equipped
They
weapons
canceled the
and
Headhunter
Each
first-person
different
shooter game,
crew
which I was looking
also
forward
has
to.
unique abilities that can
If
be
I'm not
unlocked.
mistaken, they canceled
Of
that.
course, you can also
think
steal
they
and
did.
wear your enemy's hats. So many hats. Take aim and blast
See,
off
this
to
right
the
here got the vibes of
SteamWorld
Heist.
2
Oh yeah, there you go,
releases
Heist
on
2.
to Nintendo Switch August 8th.
August
That's
8th.
all for today's Indie World. We hope
It's not
you
all for
enjoyed
us. We're
the
gonna go
games in
back
today's
real quick.
showcase.
A big thank you as always to our indie community and partners for bringing their experiences to the Nintendo Switch system.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World.
So now they have like a
Happy gaming!
social, a Twitter or something. Maybe Instagram, I don't know. That was crazy. I get why they ended with Heist. Like I really, oh, where am I going? I get that they ended on Heist, but the game of show was this right here to me.
In a state of flow. I really hope you enjoy the world that we are creating here, and I cannot wait to show it to you. Thank you so much.
Dude, right, I was already blown away from the little, you know, static gameplay image in the background.
If you ask me, all we did was unlock the light.
And then when it went into the motion and you saw the actual, the way the character moves around this beautiful, stunning world, it's just like, yo,
We're trying to build something better than what we left
I want to explore this world as soon as possible.
take time. That is why I'm sending you ahead.
What are the colors on his backpack too? Is that like his health bar? Well, it's there sometimes, and sometimes there's nothing. See? It was green right there, white right here. Only one, you see there's like 3 dots. I guess when it's green, it's fully charged.
It's you. Whatever you turn out to be, whoever you choose to become.
Man, I hope this game feels good to play because
It's your
it just looks so beautiful. Adam is said there. Demo available today. I should see if that demo is up real quick. Yeah, let me check that, because if it is, why not put that to download?
Must travel through reality bending portals to rescue their kidnapped master, Splinter.
With each run, you'll fend off the totally bogus Foot Clan while enhancing your abilities with power-ups. But no two runs are the same. Upgrade your turtle powers to grow stronger and shred through the story.
The 4 turtles each have their signature weapons
Here we go.
and awesome abilities. For example, Donnie's attacks have more range, but Wrath has a higher chance of dealing critical damage. After clearing each room,
Damn, I haven't held my Switch in my hand in so long.
turtle powers to customize your moveset and create devastating combos. Don't
Other than to like wipe it down or something like that, I actually hold it and maneuver. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Back at your sewer home.
I'm always playing on the screen.
In-game currency you earned on your runs are permanent upgrades called artifacts. Pick the turtle
On
and
the TV, I should say.
suit your preferred playstyle.
Enjoy exploring iconic locations solo or jump online with up to 3
Search
bodacious buds
game
in
demos.
co-op play. Your team of turtles can drop in and out whenever they want, making for a no-pressure play sesh.
Nah, it ain't up yet.
When Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
I wish it was.
launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this July.
Pizza's here!
Nope. Well, let me actually search it. Maybe it'll be there if I search it. I'm glad you wrote the name in the chat. Nah. Not yet. You never know, they might put it up in the next few minutes. And downloading it will be super quick. But I thought that was a good show overall. The cat game looked good. This game looks good. A lot of the games they showed look good. Even in the in that quick highlight reel, there was some good looking games in there. You know, this is why they tell you to wish list these games while you watch the show, because this is their promotion. This is their big ad for a lot of these games. But I want to go to the, yeah, this right here. See, this game looks cool. Like, really cool. Is it called Bzz? And you got skimmed. This is the game where you're always in the shadows, and I love the way this game looks since we first seen it. It reminds me of like a version of damn, I don't remember the game where you played in the and like the street lights and stuff like that. It was on Game Pass, and I beat that game too. But yeah, this game looks weird. What's the name of this game? Animal Well. Hey, you saw the giant frog there, the fishes. I like the way this game plays with lighting though. You got the Duck Detective. Another prayer. Man, I know they said later today, but I'm like, damn. Adam. Coming 2024. I mean, they got a demo, so I believe them.
And I cannot wait to show it to you. Thank you so much. Here, and I cannot wait to show it to you. Thank you so much.
Some say that humans brought life to Europa.
I'm still searching for it. I know y'all hear that.
If you ask me, all we did was unlock the life that was sleeping within. Europa is unbelievable, but it's not finished. We're trying to build something better than what we left behind. That will take time. That is why I'm sending you ahead.
Smooth. Like, right, even frame rates and everything. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this available on more than... I think it will be available on more than the Switch.
If anyone can decide,
And this footage looks so good, too.
it's you. Whatever you turn out to be, whoever you choose to become, it's your world now, Z. It's your future.
I love the little dude's, like, chibi style. And if you look at his arms... Let me see if I put Helder... If that pops up, if I put this actual... Y'all see me trying, right? Trying to get my hands on this. Helder Pinto. Damn. Nope. I think I'm gonna have to wait. Yeah, right there. You see his arm? Look at his little robotic arm. He's like a leader battle angel. That's so crazy. That's like a divide symbol next to his eye, right? Wait. Let's go back to the beginning.
And I cannot wait to show it to you. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, the hair is kind of blacking it. Astro Boy.
Some say that humans brought life to Europa.
You know, I notice I've talked over this game the whole time. I'm gonna actually listen to what it says.
And to tell a beautiful story through gameplay that's able to put the player in a state of flow. I really hope you enjoy the world that we are creating here, and I cannot wait to show it to you. Thank you so much.
You saw that look on his face? That's the look. That's the look of when you know what you're about to show is gonna be impressive.
Here, and I cannot wait to show it to
Look
you.
at the last second
Thank you
right
so
there.
much.
Watch. See? He knew.
Some say that humans brought life to Europa. If you ask me, all we did was unlock the life that was sleeping within. Europa is unbelievable, but it's not finished. We're trying to build something better than what we left behind. That will take time. That is why I'm sending you ahead.
Sending you ahead. And it doesn't look like it's gonna have like crazy combat or anything like that. It's mostly gonna be platforming, some puzzles, which is nice.
If anyone can decide about tomorrow, it's you. Whatever you do.
That's so beautiful, running towards the tree. And he didn't have his backpack or anything. And there's always like little wolves, foxes and stuff running around him.
It's your future.
Okay. That demo available later today
Some pizza because the Teenage Mutant
is
Ninja Turtles are
wrecking me right
on
now.
Nintendo Switch.
Like,
In
come
their very
on.
first radical roguelike adventure, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo must travel through reality-bending portals to rescue their kidnapped master, Splinter.
With each run, you'll fend off the totally bogus Foot Clan
Let's
while
see, let's
enhancing
see.
your abilities with power-ups. But no two runs are the same. Upgrade your turtle powers to grow
I'm
stronger.
gonna try to search it one more time.
The four turtles each have their signature weapons and awesome abilities. For example, Donnie's attacks have more range, but Wrath has a higher chance
Nah,
of
not
dealing
yet.
critical damage.
It ain't happening. It was
After
too
entering
soon.
each room,
I wish they
you
did
may
have them
use
up, you know,
your
immediately
turtle
once they
powers to
said,
customize your moveset and create
you know,
devastating combos.
demo.
Don't get too attached though, because these powers reset when a run ends.
More customization options await.
Next time I
at
do
the
a
Chess
recipe
Store.
live, I'll
Or
definitely,
you
you know,
can
play
spend
it.
in-game currency you earned on your runs on permanent upgrades called artifacts. Pick the turtle and artifact that best suit your preferred playstyle.
Enjoy exploring iconic locations solo or jump online with up to 3 bodacious buds in co-op play. Your team of turtles can drop
That was
in
crazy.
and out whenever they want, making for a
That game just
play sesh.
spoke to
Get
me.
ready to fight the foot.
I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Man, I was so frustrated in my last stream playing Prince of Persia. But I was hangry. I was already 6 hours in fighting this boss. I said, I'm just gonna fight that boss. And then, oh, I forgot I got the memory card over there. I wasn't gonna play it anyway. I just wanted to see. Yo, there's a lot. I'm gonna talk about this game in the next podcast. I got a whole thing I want to talk about that. But yeah, it's wild. Yo, Haru Halibut came out, right? This game looks amazing, and I want to try it. I already got to download it. Again, it's on my memory card, which is not in the Series X right now, but obviously I could just play it through the cloud if I wanted to. But look, the point is I want to make is that this game is 52 gigs, and I'm like, it's because I think of how detailed it looks, and you know, the photo, like they put into the game of all the clay and stuff. Like even the locations, a lot of it is like really handcrafted.
And I wondered how any of us would find a new way.
It looks real.
Going on.
There aren't many people I can talk to without feeling inferior.
Oh, thanks.
No, I didn't mean like that. You're not a Jimmy Judger, you know? You seem to just accept.
I try. It could be worse. But there must be more. More to life?
Stunning looking, right? Like it's almost like a movie, like a Clementine or Nightmare Before Christmas.
Dr. Computer?
Clementine?
This opens a whole box of questions.
Caroline, what the hell? Clementine? I'm like, that name was always in my head, ain't it? No, Caroline. You playing too much Walking Dead to get achievements. By the way, it's the end of an era. The Microsoft Rewards app is officially done. I'm gonna show it after this, but the rewards aren't done. Not at all. You can still use your points and get Game Pass
I mean,
funds for
yes.
games and things like that. Nothing's really changed on that front. Just the app closed and they put everything in one section of the Xbox OS instead of it being an app, which I think is good that it's built in. Oh, and I saw that that Ghost of Tsushima is actually gonna have like a PlayStation hub thing on. See, this is your rewards. Oh, always got something to claim. I used the mobile app today. I guess I did. You see, all your reward stuff is still here. You got your dailies here, which mine is just earning an achievement. That's where Walking Dead comes in. But anyway, yeah, you still got your gift cards here that you could purchase. Game Pass. You even get Roblox points, which is crazy. I wish they put Fortnite ones. You know what I mean? I mean, you can still just get a gift card. You know what I mean? And get Fortnite funds like that. So it's not like you're limited of what you can do. But it's cool that there's a 1,000 Roblox. Like, that's cool points. It's cool. So yeah, and if you go to the app, right? If you go to the app, this is what you get. You go to redeem. It's not here. Now it all sends you right here. So I still feel like they should make a quicker way. I think they should put it here. I think they should really put rewards up here somewhere. Because you got this symbol, and you see that symbol right there, right? And I'm like, yeah, just put that symbol up there so that you can easily get here. Like, you shouldn't have to. I get like, oh yeah, you could go to your profile and then just scroll, but it's like, yeah, for that, I think rewards warrants a spot up here. It doesn't hurt it. I think you go My Game Store, Game Pass, rewards, search, settings. I think that's clean. And I get they might think, oh, 4 is overkill. Nah, it's fine. 4 actual, things that you use all the time, every single day. I go to these every single day, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not? Persona 3 Reload Expansion Pass. I mean, sure, I'll take that later. You got some Hawk stuff, Vigor stuff, Battlefield 2042 stuff, Final Fantasy, Elder Scrolls, MLB. You see, you get perks for MLB, and I like when I see like, oh, Sea of Thieves gets like some stuff because it's launching on PlayStation, and people be mad about that. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a cool thing, and nothing to be really bothered about. But people get upset because, oh, PlayStation got something that we don't have, and it's like, that's not even the case. But sure, whatever you say. Let me actually, while I'm here, switch this up a bit. Guess I'll throw on some gameplay. For a bit. Oh, this is spoilers too. This is the ending of what the hell is the name of this game right now? Why did it just leave my brain like that? It'll come to me. But anyway, yeah, like, let me just put this real quick. I'm like, this game was great. You can't even remember the name of it right now. I'll remember. Jusant. I didn't remember. I had to look it up. I'm telling you, too many damn games. But anyway, yeah, this is the ending. So spoilers. But this game been out on Game Pass for a while, and yeah, it was a super fun experience that I enjoyed from top to bottom. It was just a nice little romp, a little cool adventure game. But oh yeah, so the MLB perks you get there. That's what I was gonna mention. Those MLB perks, like, look, those like might be exclusive to Xbox, and nobody makes a big deal about it. You know, PlayStation fans probably don't even know. You know, so I look at it and I go, like, what? Like, I don't understand why Xbox fans, go so hard and like, oh my God, Sea of Thieves is getting signed. But then, but not all of them. Some do. Like, it's always a few who is just like, why y'all trying to make something into a big deal? But I think most Xbox fans now, they just don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, Grounded just came out on Switch and PlayStation. Cool. Hopefully it gains a lot more players and everything, And I mean, as you should. That's what you should want to happen. But I'm just looking around this world. I remember because I was like, yo, this area is crazy. And most of the game you were climbing, and now it's like you're running around on this open area. But yeah, I was bringing up the fact that on PlayStation now they're gonna have an overlay on Ghost of Tsushima 2 that's gonna come, so you can get your trophies and everything. And this is what I've been saying, right? Like I said, that's it. Everything that PlayStation is doing is gonna be coming day and date to PC. You know what I'm saying? Like that they've got plenty of time now to make that transition and focus on that. I think that's where most of their focus is gonna be, of making all their heavy hitters launch day one on PC, and that's why they got their PC. It's almost just like the game bar for Xbox, where you can see your achievements, your friends list, party chats, and all that. Like, they're gonna have that, and I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got games on PC, that's a good thing. You know, and don't worry, like, we're not done with the crying. Like, eventually, when Nintendo announces, oh yeah, they're gonna make a PC storefront or something like that, people will act like the sky is falling, it's the end of the era. Why do I need a console? And I'm like, it don't matter. Most of the people who say that are gonna be the ones who still go and primarily play on consoles. You know what I mean? Like, most people aren't gonna just switch to PC instantly. Do I think it'll happen because of things like Steam Deck and even Microsoft potentially being, like, yeah, we got Epic Store, Steam Store on our console, so our console is just a PC. Like, I mean, yeah, it can happen. And I think if Microsoft goes that route that Phil Spencer said would be ideal, yeah, things will change drastically. But none of this change is bad for us, the players. It's not bad for game preservation, especially when we're talking about a digital future, having, stuff on PC too. And this "and" right here is the one. And I know, like, games that are digital can be taken away. I've seen the stuff that's going on with The Crew 2, of people getting their license, taken away, which is crazy because I own The Crew 2. So I'm like, do I still own The Crew 2? I haven't even checked, but I own it on Xbox. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, but I got to look into that. But it just sucks that that's even a thing. Because, yeah, like, Forza games get removed, but Forza Horizon 3, I still own that. Forza Horizon 4, I still own that. You know what I'm saying? And people who played Forza 7, they still own that. Even though you can't purchase that game anymore. But if you did, you still got it. And I don't think Microsoft is taking that game away from you anytime soon. especially not when you got Sarah Bond out here talking about all the, cool stuff they're doing with forward compatibility and new teams being built for backwards compatibility and gaming, longevity and all of that. It's like, I know Microsoft is well, let me not say Microsoft. Let me say Phil Spencer specifically is, talking a lot about having these other storefronts, but I think that their priorities first and foremost is getting their storefront to be the best it can possibly be, or as good as a Steam, respected like that. You know what I'm saying? Like respected like a Steam, where people who buy games on Steam, they feel like, yeah, I own these games forever. They're never going to be taken away from me, because that's been the case for years. And this is awesome. I forgot that you did this actually. And yeah, I think that everything Sarah Bond is talking about points towards that direction of Microsoft still doing their thing with their storefront first and foremost, as they should, because many of us have invested in that way before we invested in Steam. You know what I'm saying? It just goes back longer for many gamers. So that's why a lot of our purchases are. So we want to see those purchases, be made better and things like that. Every time, listen, when I see shit like the rumors for PlayStation 5 Pro that focus on, because I know people, 10% stronger, this, stronger, that. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, because at the end of the day, like, at this moment, they're not going to make anything that's going to really be, more capable than even my PC. So what excites me about it, and it's not like excites me like I'm going to go out and buy it, but it's exciting for video games, is when you hear them talking about, making your games look better, run better, play better. Because what's the thing that I've always championed the most about the series consoles? That I say it's what makes them the best. It's that backwards compatibility, forwards compatibility, but then also that FPS boost, that kind of stuff, smart delivery, obviously quick resume and things like that. But yeah, like auto HDR, that's the kind of stuff that you're hearing they're doing. Like, yeah, they're gonna have ways to put the resolution of your games up to 8K and all kinds of stuff like that, all this craziness. And I'm like, who got 8K TVs? But sure, awesome, do that. The fact that they're talking about doing that for old games, like the rumors, and this is PlayStation, this is remember Jim Ryan's PlayStation, who would want to play those games. They show that that's how they really feel. And I'm not giving them credit right now, like if Jim Ryan been going forever and they've already pivoted. I mean, yeah, he's probably been going forever. But yeah, they probably actually have pivoted. I'm saying it out loud now. And I'm like, yeah, they actually probably have, to the point where they're like, this is what they doing over there. They're getting a lot of credit for that over there. The ecosystem is clearly thriving. They may not be selling as much hardware as us, but they have way more active users than us. And yeah, Xbox, even games are thriving on their console in many ways, even more so than on ours. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about Final Fantasy sales. I think everybody's done that. I already mentioned it before also, like, oh yeah, I think that game isn't, lighting the world on fire, and we saw that from the Japanese sales. So more reason to beat that game up. Nobody wants to see that shit anyway. Like, I don't like living in the world where the legendary ones, Castlevania, Final Fantasy, or the various Capcom legendary IPs don't do well. So then it's like, yeah, it's dormant. Like, oh, when's the next Mega Man coming out? Well, the last one sold like shit. So who knows? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like to see the legends fail. I want to see them do well. And Final Fantasy should always exist. And I get that people are like, oh yeah, like people, we got almost fell off. We got Xenoblades now, and Personas, and Octopath, and I get it. I understand that. But I mean, does that mean Final Fantasy got to go away? right? So it's like, yeah, I don't want to see Final Fantasy sell, like fail. And I know that they put a lot of money into this game, so it needed them sales. And yeah, it looks like it's probably not gonna get them at the moment. What they need to do is what everybody knows they need to do. Most importantly, is make versions of those games for launch, not launch day one. Who gives a shit when Nintendo got there? You put Final Fantasy, you know what? It's two games now that they up to with this whole retelling of 7. Yeah, you put those games out back to back to back. Like put one out at launch, then put one out like literally 3 months later. Just flood them Japanese streets. And by that I mean literally flood the streets with Final Fantasy play, because that's the only way it's gonna happen over there, is if you're on Nintendo. Skipping Nintendo is a detriment to them. Like, you're a Japanese company. Knowing the Switch sales, the rule should automatically be when those contracts getting signed. It's like, listen, we'll be exclusive in North America or whatever, but we can't be exclusive in Japan. We just can't. And exclusivity can't be forever, because we're gonna have a Switch version in Japan that we're gonna eventually want to put out in North America too. So we can't do exclusivity, because you can't pay us enough for the money that we're gonna make from being on Nintendo's hardware. That's where everybody literally plays, where a lot of Final Fantasy sales happen and now aren't happening. It's not even in the top 10, might not even be in the top 20 no more. You know, and that's not cool. Like, and that's not, and that, like I said, I'm not trying to be shitting on Final Fantasy at all. I'm saying they need a, and I'm not talking about the quality of the game, because the game, from what I've heard, is good. Every version, you know, the first one, the second one. And I'm like, they just need to get out of that deal they in right now, because they in a real crazy deal right now. And it ain't good. It's like when you hear those rappers talk about 360 deals that are horrible. I'm like, that's what it feels like Square put themselves in, like in a real tight position. And yeah, they definitely got to get on Nintendo hardware and on Xbox. And that's just the truth. And they got to have all those games on PC and just be everywhere with their games. When you got a console manufacturer with games that are currently, you know, touted for having 30 million players try the game, or 10 million, 15 million buy the games, go on to be played though by 20, 30 million people. I'm like, okay, because Game Pass, stuff like that. And then you go, yeah, you know what? Shit ain't enough. Let's put Sea of Thieves on PlayStation. Let's you know, expand and put, you know, these games on Switch and things like that. It's like, makes perfect sense, right? But it doesn't. It makes perfect sense that they're like, this is more money over there. Why not take that? Like, why are we playing by these old rules? Who gives a shit? Other than people on the internet who use these consoles as part of their DNA. Like, nah. All these flying whales right here. Yeah, like that shit is old, you know. So it's like, yeah, let's just go get this money. And then Sony, it feels like that's exactly, not feels like, we've already heard, you know, the top guy over there basically say, yeah, this ain't working. We got to expand beyond. And that's what they're doing now. And I don't see the negative in that, because it gives players more options. That's the whole thing. It gives players a ton more options. And that should always be the thing we celebrate the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember when we had to go, like, you know, a lot of people don't remember. But I guess if I say it out loud, it'd be nice, you know, for people to hear it. Like, there was a time you had to go to an arcade to play Mortal Kombat, to play Street Fighter, and that's where you could play those games. When those games came to our homes through Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, nobody was like, oh my God, they're ruining gaming. Like, well, like, you should have to go out and play it. They're ruining the community aspect. Now people are just going to sit in their house and play their games, and nobody's going to come to the arcade. Maybe somebody said that. I was definitely too young to hear that shit, you know? But I was there, lived through it, and nobody around me ever said that. Everybody else just rejoiced. But I'm talking about young people at the time. So young people in the 90s. I'm like, and I'm talking kids, like all running around talking like, yay, celebrate it. Maybe there was diehard adults out there who was playing PC forever and was like, oh my God. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I can't imagine that. Right? We all celebrated. Game went from being harder to access to being easily accessible, and you didn't have to pay to play every single time. You know, which was the case before. Now these games felt free to play. And it was cool. Nowadays, with all these shifts happening, people look at it and go, well, let me just say, not even look at it and go. They just look at it and cry. And cry and cry and go on social media and cry about how bad it is, how you're ruining this and you're killing this hardware console. And it's just like, on the contrary, they were giving it life, you know? And yeah, it is what it is. But that's going to do it. I'm going to wrap the stream up now. Thanks for everybody who came through, tuned in. Thanks to everybody who watches on the replay. Yeah, this is currently right now Patreon exclusive. This will be up on YouTube tomorrow. And then later this week, like I said, I got things to talk about. Star Wars, that game, which I'm looking forward to, and all of its controversies. We're gonna talk about that. You know, this was labeled extra, but honestly, this was an hour. This is a regular podcast, so I'm gonna take the extra off that. And the next one I'm gonna do will probably be an extra because it'll probably be around 45 minutes. But that'll be later this week, probably this weekend. And this weekend I'm gonna do an episode of the Recipe Film and Television podcast, which I haven't done, and I'm going to review in that the Fallout series, which I finished last night, and I'm gonna review Rebel Moon 2, which, you know, part 2, which comes out on Friday. So those are the two things I'll be talking about on that. That'll probably be up Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, at some point this week, I intend to play Prince of Persia, Gears of War 2. I didn't even think I was going to run through Gears of War 1 that fast, but I did. And I think 2 will go even faster since I intend to play that a bit with Dark Sun Rider. He's going to jump into the matches and stuff like that. Not the matches, the actual single player during the stream. So that's going to be cool. But yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. Thanks, Digital Green Tea, for coming through and hanging out in the chat. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.